Raining again. I am tired. But it's Friday. That's a good thing. I just need to wake myself up. Somehow.
Entombed in my mind, can't seem to break away. Lost in time, thinking about better days. Do you ever get used to the pain? 'Cause I don't know if I can do this again. Now you got me wondering why.
Oh shit.
Why you let me die alone inside? I died for you, I cried for you, I tried for you. Tell me why you left me bleeding. I died for you, I cried for you, I tried for you. Tell me why you left me
A little story about this this hill that's coming up, this downhill. I don't remember exactly when it was, maybe like 2 months ago. I was coming down this hill. My brakes weren't adjusted. I think they weren't adjusted. Something happened where I couldn't stop the truck. So this downhill right here, up here there's a right curve, and as you can see this sign right here, it's showing that there's a street on the left. So I came around this right curve right here. I looked back at my dash cam to see how fast I was going. So I came around this curve right here, and all of a sudden there was a bus stopped right in my lane. I couldn't stop. I slammed on the brakes, I went into the friggin' oncoming lane, and right in front of that bus was a cop. He was the one that was waiting to make the left turn, and why they were stopped in the lane. I friggin' went in the oncoming lane. I remember there was a pickup truck coming right at me. I was laying on the horn. Luckily, he swerved out of the way. But once I got around the school bus and the cop, I came to a stop. I threw the four-ways on because as soon as I saw the cop, I was like, oh great, I'm fucked now. So I came to a stop, threw the four-ways on. The cop came up to me. He was like, hey man, do you have brakes? I said, yeah, they work. He's like, go down to the bottom of the hill and pull over. So I slowly went down the hill, and I'll show you where I pulled over. Yeah, right up here, right on the shoulder to the right, I pulled over. Luckily, he was a really cool cop, because at that point when he told me to pull over down here, I was like, I thought I was screwed. I was like, my life is over, I'm gonna lose my license, I'm fucked. So he pretty much came up to the truck. He was like, what happened, man? Why were you going so fast? I said, I wasn't going fast. I was only doing 44 miles per hour. He took my information. He went back to his car. Meanwhile, I'm sitting up here smoking cigarettes, sweating pretty much, just, you know, having a panic attack because I thought I was done. I was like, that's it, I'm fucked. He came back up, he was like, yeah, I know those air brakes, they can be finicky, this and that. Anyway, he did give me a ticket. but it was a ticket for failure to maintain lane, which I haven't really checked, but I'm pretty sure that is points on your license. I think it's 2 points. But considering how bad it could have been going into the oncoming lane, I could have hit that pickup truck dead right head on. And I'm pretty sure that cop could have got my license suspended. I think. I don't know. I really don't know. I didn't fight it or anything. I don't know if that was the right choice or not. I feel like he cut me a freaking, like, a really big break. Because at that point, I really thought I was done. I thought my license was going to be suspended. I thought I was screwed. I paid the ticket and that was it. I think he cut me a break. I don't know why the truck wouldn't stop. After I got done with the landfill that day, I did adjust my brakes and they didn't seem like they were out of adjustment, maybe a tiny bit. So I don't know, let me know, in a situation like that, getting a ticket for failure to maintain lane, did he cut me a break? I think he did, but I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what your perspective is on it. I don't know. I was just thankful that he let me go. So now every time coming down that hill, I guess something good came out of it. At the top of the hill, I slow it down to like 35, and I just ride the Jake brake the whole way down. Especially on days like this, like where it's raining and the brakes are wet. Because when they're wet, the brakes aren't as strong. So you got to be a little bit more cautious when it's raining like this. You definitely have to hit the brakes a bit harder when they're wet to stop the truck. Well, that was my story time for the day. Thanks for listening. Oh, you fucker. See, like right there, I thought he was coming out at me. Well, I'm in a shitty situation. Oh man, I'm never gonna, maybe I can get out. He's going really, really slow. And I couldn't get past him. I had cars all over around me. And I'm 80,000 pounds. I couldn't just zip around him. I thought for sure I was going to be stuck behind him the whole way up. So this truck that's in front of the truck, that Cowan truck, Cohen, the truck that's 2 trucks in front of me, every construction zone that we go into, I don't know if he's scared or what's going on, but he just keeps slamming on his brakes. Yeah, as you can see, the speed limit's 65 through here and we're only going 30. I'm not sure what is going on with him. It's like I can see the reflection in the barrier. He's hitting the brakes. George. Yeah, you had a New York cop just sitting at the state line there in the middle.
Hey, copy. Appreciate it. See you later.
You got it. See you later. Be safe. After this construction zone, there aren't any more. This is the last one. But I have to get around this guy, so I don't know what's going on with him. I don't need him in front of me just randomly slamming on his brakes. Like, this is a little bit crazy. When I'm coming through here at night in the morning, like when it's still dark, the speed limit is 65, but I do between 55 and 60. Normally like 55. Just because it's dark, and God forbid like a deer or something jumps out in front of you. You don't have anywhere to go. You know, it's just one lane. So I do go a little bit slow in the middle of the night, but definitely not this slow. And during the day, I don't know, this is just kind of uncalled for. I don't know what's going on with him. Maybe he's a new driver and he's just scared. I really don't know. But we have quite the line of cars and trucks behind us. Out of it. Yeah, see, he's getting a little bit more confident now. He's speeding up. Maybe not. Hope I could get around him because I don't know. He's probably light. I'm 80,000 pounds. I should have just went. I didn't know if they were gonna take off though. I didn't want to be stuck out in the left lane. I'm stuck here for now. It's alright. There's an opening. I don't know. Let's see what we can do. Got the truck running. Still raining outside. Got the heat on the floor with my gloves down there. So they dry a little bit, I hope. So anyway, my truck is going back to the shop. Tuesday of next week to get the oil leak taken care of from when they did the clutch. I also have another issue, which is this. Where is it? This gauge right here. It's the fuel filter restriction gauge. So right now, you know, if I have the truck running, I bump up the idle to around 1,000 RPM. And this gauge, like even at idle, like I'm gonna idle it. Like it's not that high at idle, but at idle it should, if I remember right, when everything was like running okay, it was around 1, right? So if I bump it up to 1,000 RPM, it's at 5. And when I'm going down the highway, it's around 6 or 7, which isn't normal. Yeah, so 6 or 7 is pretty high. Going down the highway, normal, if I'm remembering correctly, was around 3. So there's something going on. I figured there were, maybe the fuel lines were collapsing like from the inside, so you can't really see it from just looking at the fuel lines. Because I put so many chemicals in the fuel tank thinking it was algae at first. But the mechanic still thinks it's algae in there. He said he's gonna go, I'm gonna go to that shop right now on my way back to the landfill. He's gonna take my fuel filter off, cut it in half, and see if there's any, now he's beeping. He's gonna see if there's any algae in the filter, and he's also gonna look at my fuel tank. So that's what we're doing after this. If there's nothing in the filters, then that should mean that there's a fuel line either swelling up or collapsing or something. So we're gonna figure it out. The place we're going to is it's called Faber's Garage. Really nice people. I just got to keep my eye out for it because it's kind of like right in the middle of nowhere. The place isn't right out on the street. There's like a little dirt road that leads up to it. Oh, here it is. See, you kind of hit it like out of nowhere. Very tight getting around this right curve here. Here it is. So now I got to nose in next to that black Peterbilt and then back the trailer, kick it around that way towards that blue cab over there on the left. I had another turn out of the wheel there. Just gonna take it nice and slow. That's the guy right there. Or not. See you in a little bit. Alright, so yeah, this is Faber's garage. The owner is really cool. He is a really cool dude. So anyway, we are, so yeah, he drained some fuel out of the filter. Seemed pretty clear. The fuel inside my tank is a little bit dark, so there, I could have some kind of algae issue, but now he's thinking there's a good chance that one of my fuel lines are collapsing. So Tuesday I'm gonna come, he's gonna fix the oil leak from the transmission and change the fuel lines, which is a pain in the ass because those lines like run all the way under the cab. He said between both things, the oil leak, he said it'll be really fast. It's the fuel lines that are gonna take a little while. And hopefully we'll be back to normal. And hopefully I could get that power back that I lost. Oh boy, I was turning the wheel and I wasn't turning. I was just sliding straight. Turn, and I gotta make the right out of here with the trailer, which I've never done before, and I have to try to miss that pole, so I gotta go way out. Shit, man, this is gonna be really tight. I think it's gonna be really tight. I'm gonna go way out and cut it. We got it. All right. Not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. head to the landfill, dump this load, and then we're gonna be done with hopefully no issues.
Lullabies of you still in my head. Someone come save me. Bloodshot eyes, can't sleep, I'm rotting in my bed. Even the drugs don't faze me. I don't think you understand, I gave you everything I had. When did shit go wrong? And now you got me wondering why you let me die alone inside. I died for you, I cried for you, I tried for you. Tell me why you left me bleeding.